Today's headlines with Connor Thomas.
Gunner, what's up? What's going on, everybody? So usually when people hear this,
EA Sports, it's in the game.
they think about Madden. Well, the New York Jets think about Madden and how to evaluate players. Because in the offseason, Joe Douglas, who was on the sideline this past Sunday with Howie Roseman, familiar face, tried to make a trade for Jerry Jeudy with the Broncos. And it was all but done until owner Woody Johnson told him, you're not making the trade because his overall rating in Madden is not high enough. Joe Douglas had to call the Broncos and say, we're not making the trade because, quote, my owner does not think his rating in Madden is high enough. Not only that with the Jets, Joe Douglas was taking orders from Woody Johnson's teenage kids, and who's probably the one feeding him the Madden information. He said, quote, in the Athletic article, I answered to a teenager.
Oh, my God.
It sounds a bit like a...
sounds like a skit.
It sounds like a skit. It also sounds like a bit of, I believe, exaggeration. That's just my take on it. I think it's
exaggeration. How?
I think it's being amplified to an exaggerated level, and it may be a cover your ass thing. Everybody else trying to not shoulder the blame for stupid things that they did. Do I believe some of this stuff happened? Yeah. Do I believe it was amplified to the level that a teenager was making picks and everything like that? I do not.
I tend to agree with you there.
I do not.
Well, what was the didn't the Giants owner or the Giants GM, Joe Shane's kid, didn't he say to draft Jaden Daniels or something? In Hard Knocks.
In Hard Knocks, he did.
The kid literally said, draft. Maybe some of these kids are smart.
They could be.
But that one, that's an insane story. If that is...
I would have told you
a Madden rating? I mean, it was Diana Rossini, it was Zach Rosenblatt.
And Mike Silver, yeah.
Yeah, great reporters.
Yeah, it was a really good story, and I encourage everyone to check it out if you haven't read it yet. But, yeah, beyond bizarre, and it really illustrates the dysfunction that's been plaguing the Jets for so many years.
I will say this. Mike Silver on the bad list after last year. Do you remember
49ers?
Yeah, dude, that was weird.
You can't do that.
If you guys don't remember, in the tunnel after the Niners won their game, the Eagles needed to lose to the Cardinals, and the Niners would have locked in the 1 seed because the Eagles still had the possibility, despite all the collapse happening.
And he was showing them the game on the.
And he was watching it with Devo. Yeah.
Guys, watch this. I'm like, whoa, Mr. Reporter, why are you?
I thought he was a cheer.
Yeah.
I thought he was actually a cheerleader trying to get a date.
Not gonna lie, Mike Silver on the
no, that's bad.
on the not so trustworthy list these days.
Yeah, the red and gold cufflinks. Sort of hide a little bit.
It was weird.
He's on the unprofessional media member list.
Yeah, that was a weird time for
That's
them.
unprofessional.
Yeah.
Completely.
What else?
All right, so Chunas did not read the show sheet in my head. I was going to bring up the college football playoff, but of course Chunas didn't go into my mind and read it. But I would like you to expand on your hate for Penn State. Who's kicking off the football playoff tomorrow at 12 noon in Happy Valley? It's going to be freezing cold.
Expand my hate.
Tonight.
They're the rivals with the Temple Owls, and unlike you, I don't support other schools. I don't support Notre Dame because I'm from Delco.
And Irish and Catholic.
That's what it is.
John, you and I have had so many talks about Penn State and how it's like Twin Peaks.
It is. It's like Twin Peaks. It is.
It is. I mean,
I expect
enough.
it really is. It's to me. I just look. Everyone's like, look. The idea of more college football, I'm all for.
Yeah.
But when somebody tells me that the 12 teams that have a chance to win a national title include teams like Boise State having a bye, bullcrap. Arizona State having a bye, again, total BS. SMU, one of the 12 teams that has a chance, again, BS.
So you don't think there's any kind of March Madness magic that can come out of any of these one games?
No, Indiana.
Man.
Indiana doesn't belong in a college football playoff.
I'm rooting for chaos.
SMU.
Me too.
SMU and Indiana do not belong amongst the 12 best teams should play for the college football playoff.
I need one of those two teams to win. Like, I need oxygen.
And by the way,
just so I can text John on his day off and be like, Johnny.
I'll say something about Penn State nice. Penn State should not be playing this weekend. When there's no way Boise freaking State and Arizona State get buys.
And when you say expand on your hate for Penn State, I recognize that they are the far superior football program than Temple. It's just funny. Like, I'm not, just because I'm from this area, I'm going to support Penn State when they're a rival of the school that I went to.
Did you see the prices of the hotels in that area?
It's ridiculous.
It's like $1,700.
When I drove, and it's like that for a lot of those schools. I went to Temple Notre Dame years ago. My buddy Jimmy and I drove out there. we didn't have a hotel booked, so we drove to campus.
Did you literally sleep in your car?
No, we drove to campus, and then we kept getting off of exits, leaving the campus, and trying to find hotels that haven't been booked yet and that weren't like $1,000. So we found this like random motel.
How far out?
Like 20 minutes away. It wasn't.
Oh, well,
it
that
really wasn't that bad. But it
Rural
was.
And how
Indiana is
cool was
scary.
it?
How cool was Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was awesome.
It's great. And
it was really cool.
and it
But I'm not a
wasn't in the-
fan of Notre Dame now because of it.
And it was a sunny day.
Yeah, it was
if
beautiful.
I remember right.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Rudy was offsides, by the way.
He was offsides. And just because you're from Delco and you're an Irish Catholic doesn't mean you're a
There's
fan
been a
of the
couple
fighting
guy
Irish.
offsides. Nobody had their eyes on it to
Sean
see
Astin,
it before.
Stop.
I'm a Catholic from South
dad.
Jersey. Am I supposed to pick a school because of that?
You're not Delco, so
his
you
dad,
don't get the honorary degree. Thank you
Sean
very
Astin's
much.
father. Rudy's dad. Who was he?
John Astin from the Adams family.
Gomez Adams.
Wow. How about that?
Yeah, so Rudy's dad was Gomez Adams.
You know what always blows my mind in that movie?
And Patty Duke was his mother.
John Favreau being in that movie always blows
Right?
my mind. That always blows my mind.
But that movie Swingers is an all-time classic.
It is an all-time classic.
I love that movie.
All right, I'll end it off. I want to flip the main question on its head, but here's the main question of today.
Have you reached the point of wake me up when the playoffs start?
If you're not wake me up when the playoffs start, why? Like, why wouldn't you be at this point?
Well,
You're going to be
enjoying the
playing on
progress.
NFC. No, it's not. You're not
One
losing the
seed
division.
is still up for grabs.
The one seed is up for grabs, but yes.
No, it's a lot to play for.
I mean, but you got to assume that you're either going to be that or the 2 seed. Why would you
Okay,
be invested
but I wanna be the
in
one.
in a Dallas game? I'm more focused, like Tuna says, on the Lions, what they're going to do, the Vikings, not necessarily the Eagles. The Eagles are going to win the last 3 games. They're going to.
Wow, let the football guy say it. You agree or not?
Yeah, I agree with that. The Eagles just have to take care of business. They can't really worry about what else is going on. Now,
But people are looking past this Commanders game. This is a good game.
it is going to be a good game, and it's really tough to play in Landover when you're traveling. Commanders fans are going to be out there because the team, there's some buzz surrounding the team, but I mean, the way the Eagles are playing right now, they're not overlooking a single opponent. And
Thank you so much for checking out our content on the 97.5 The Fanatic YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed the video. And remember, you can always be checking the playlist. There may be something you missed from one of our shows during the day that you want to go back and check out. So every time you like a video, like it, subscribe to the channel, and you'll have that great content coming to you every single day. You're greatly appreciated.